I'm going to show you a tutorial today about how to use Nessus, which is a vulnerability scanner. To buy the commercial version, obviously it costs quite a bit, but we're just using the personal version today, just as a proof of concept to show you what it's all about. So I've already installed it on my machine, so we start it as if it was a service, so just do service Nessus D, start, and that should start the service. What we then need to do is log into Nessus via a web terminal. So to do that, Nessus works over HTTPS, and then you just want the loopback address and port 8834. And then whilst that's connecting, I should probably let you know that the box we're going to be scanning today is a vulnerable box which is posing as a web server slash Linux server. It has loads of vulnerabilities. It's called Metasploitable 2, and we should find absolutely loads of stuff when we scan it. Obviously that's a good thing because it gives me a good example for me to go through. So I'll just log in there if I can remember my credentials. Yep. And then what we want to do now is just select new scan and then just call it whatever we want. So we'll call it the name of the machine that we're going to be scanning, which is Metasploitable 2. We can just use an external network scan there, and then you just want the IP of your target here. So this is the target IP because I pinged it earlier. There you go, and then all we have to do is just launch the scan. And now it will take an undefined amount of time to finish, so I'm going to pause the video here and then we will go through some of the things that it finds. So the scan is now finished and you can see there is loads of critical and high risk vulnerabilities. It doesn't really reflect how a normal server might look, but it is a good idea to show you some of the cool stuff that it finds. So here's just an example. I'll go through some of the criticals with you, and then I'll probably make some further videos showing you how to exploit some of these issues. But in this video I'm just going to skip over some of the things that it's found. So this one here, Apache Tomcat Manager Common Administrative Credentials. This basically means that you can log into Tomcat via that URL, and then it's got default credentials which is just Tomcat and Tomcat. So it's quite useful that Nessus will test this kind of thing for you, especially whilst doing a pen test, just to make doubly sure you haven't missed something perhaps. So this one here, OpenSSH SSL package random number generator weakness. Not sure about this one, could be a false positive. It's probably worth looking into though. This one here is a very easy one. Basically you can log in via port 22, which is SSH, just using the username root and the password. So not very secure, and you can just log in with root privileges, so obviously that's a critical risk. What else have we got? This might be an interesting one to check out. RSH unauthenticated access via the finger information. Let's see how much it's done here. So you could log in via root using various queries on port 514. So again, we'll look into that one as well. This is Samba heap-based remote buffer overflow. This is quite well-known vulnerability. It can be found in Metasploit and pretty easily exploited. So that will give you a shell. We've got VNC server default passwords by the look of it, or maybe it's not default, it just tried password, which, you know, is an obvious choice to go to. So it just means that you can log in remotely via port 5900, which is what VNC is. What else? Let's have a look at a few more. Let's just look at this. I remember this one actually. This one is an interesting one because it's a backdoor via VSFTPD, and I believe it affects VS TPD 2.3.4. And basically what happened was they were hacked into, and a new version of their software was uploaded by the hacker with a backdoor, which basically meant that you could just log in with the username, and providing it had a smiley face at the end, like there, then it would let you in. So, pretty funny one there. So, in my next video, I'm probably just going to cover how to exploit some of these vulnerabilities that Nessus has found. Thanks for watching.